Returning home after many years is like opening a cherished book, each page filled with stories of childhood, laughter, and memories that linger in the heart long after time has passed. As the bus winds its way through the familiar landscape, golden fields stretch endlessly beneath the morning light, and rivers glide quietly beside the narrow roads. In the soft hum of wheels against pavement and the gentle calls of distant birds, a sense of calm settles within. For 10 years, city life has been all-consuming. Endless work, bustling streets, the relentless march of time. Yet, whenever the road turns towards Longan, a gentle ache of nostalgia sweeps through my chest, as if this countryside still holds the fragments of who I once was. From the window, each scene unfolds like a painting. Bowed figures in conical hats harvesting rice under the sun, the quiet drift of a small canoe along narrow canals, children running barefoot down dusty paths, laughter carried on the wind. For a moment, it is easy to forget the ceaseless rhythm of city life. At the heart of Longan, time seems to slow, inviting the soul to breathe, to remember, and to heal. The bus finally stops at the entrance to my village. I step down, suitcase in hand, feet pressing onto the soft earth of home. There's an intoxicating scent in the air, the mingling of freshly cut grass, ripening rice, and the faint sweetness of distant water hyacinths. Along a narrow road bordered by green paddies, old friends and neighbors wave from under the shade of tamarind trees, faces glowing with genuine warmth. A small wooden canoe glides along the canal, its oars slicing gently through the water's surface, while on the banks, clusters of lotus flowers sway in the soft morning breeze. Suddenly, the air is filled with the laughter of children. Chilanve! Maui chilanve kia! I pause, my heart swelling as the children rush towards me, voices ringing out with unrestrained joy, as if nothing had changed since the days we used to chase each other through the fields. Yes, I'm back, I call out, smiling as the memories flood in. The weight of years spent away melts in the warmth of familiar faces. And I realize, no matter how far life takes me, this place will always be a part of me. As dusk settles, I arrive at the home that has seen generations of my family breathe and grow. Inside, everything feels at once unchanged, and yet so precious. The scent of wood smoke, the rickety table polished by time, and, at the heart of it all, the sound of my mother's gentle voice as she prepares a meal. The dinner table is laid with the simplest yet most comforting dishes: sour fish soup with snakehead fish, a plate of boiled vegetables glistening with dew, and slices of crispy fried dried fish. Each bite is a chorus of flavors that can only come from home and the loving hands that made it. Sitting there, surrounded by family, laughter echoing and stories weaving into the night, I'm reminded that no feast can match the taste of a mother's meal. As I pick up a piece of fish, my hands tremble ever so slightly, eyes brimming with gratitude. Nowhere in the world can compete with the warmth of my mother's cooking, I whisper, savoring not just the food, but the memories and care infused in every dish. The next day, I set off to rediscover the wonders of Longan. Riding a bicycle along winding lanes flanked by endless expanses of green, the landscape unfurls in a symphony of rural life. Dew sparkles on rice leaves, birds flit among the sugar palm trees, and the air is thick with the promise of a new day. The village awakens in harmony. Cattle amble lazily along the lane, women gather at wells chatting about the day's news, and the marketplace hums with life. At the local market, colorful stalls brim with fresh produce, gleaming tomatoes, bundles of aromatic herbs, stacks of handmade rice paper. The vendor smiles brightly, nostalgia dappling her features as she recognizes me. "Where have you been, girl? It's been too long. Have some of our shrimp spring rolls, just like old times." "Usantiadiskia." With each exchange, the gentle humor and open-heartedness of the people here remind me of what matters most: community, kindness, and connection. Beyond the market, I drop by the mat-weaving village, a place where generations have skillfully crafted woven mats from sedge grass. The air buzzes with the rhythm of hands in motion, and the artisans pause only to offer a smile, sharing their stories and wisdom with effortless generosity. Here, in these simple gestures, I witness a tapestry of life woven from patience, diligence, and pride in tradition. As the sun dips low in the sky, painting the fields with hues of amber and violet, I find myself drawn to the riverside. The breeze is painted with the fragrance of wildflowers, and the water flows slowly, mirroring the golden light. I sit on the worn wooden planks by the riverbank, letting the cool evening air soothe the scattered thoughts that fill my mind. Raising my phone, I send a simple message home. I'm heading back to Saigon tomorrow. Take care of yourself, Mom. The words feel heavy but true. Leaving is always bittersweet. Yet, beneath that ache is a profound certainty. Coming back to Longan is not merely a journey home. It is a return to oneself, a reconciliation with one's roots, a gathering of all the fragments that the world has scattered. Here, life moves in gentle rhythms. Worries dissolve under the open sky, and the kindness of everyday smiles. In this place, the heart finds solace, and the spirit, once restless, finally finds peace. On the morning of my departure, I walk once more along the tree-lined path leading out of the village, suitcase rolling quietly behind me. The sun filters softly through the leaves, and the world seems wrapped in golden light. Behind me, my mother stands by the gate, waving, her figure framed by the house that built my dreams. I turn for one last look, etching the moment into memory. A silent promise that no matter where my journey leads, Longan, with its gentle pace and infinite love, will always call me back. Longan, when I'm here, I remember, and when I leave, my heart already longs to return.